Well, well, well. Week 3. What a week. And if you're hearing that, you know what time it is, okay? It's time for Z's official Week 3 power rankings. Unbiased, unfiltered, unequivocally Z. Now this week, for this special presentation, our first ever video power rankings. What a day. What a day. For this special episode, edition, whatever you want to call it, I give you the first special edition of the year TV show comps. Okay? Now, with no further ado, I will start from 12 and work my way up. Tim. Oh, Tim, this poor man. The comp is the show Paper. I don't know if you guys are familiar of it, or with it, I should say. It's the ripoff of The Office, okay? And the reason I did this is they had lightning in a bottle, many years prior, okay? And the recreation is nothing in comparison, and quite frankly, nobody gives a shit, okay? Also, completely unrelated here, but when did General Huck start doing comedies? Um, I don't know. But here's the thing. You can't recreate Michael Scott, and you can't recreate rookie year Bucky. And subsequently, you have K9 and Zach Charbonnet in the same goddamn lineup. Tim, I hate to break this to you. They're on the same fucking team, bub. You know? And due to poor reporting skills and frankly kind of a lack of care, I can't confirm or deny whether or not we've had a team go from the championship to last place in a span of a year, but I can fucking guarantee it Tim's doing it this year. This shit's fucking awful. Awful. Tim, you suck. Moving up the list here. Joe, what are we doing? I've got you. I don't know what the show's called. I imagine it's called What If, but I've got that Marvel What If show, you know? And the reason for it is I had such great expectations going in. I thought it'd be fucking cool. Um, it, you can't recreate the multiverse without fucking anything up. Or I guess that's the premise of what I should say is they had the opportunity to fuck with the multiverse and not have any ramifications. And instead, I got kind of a poorly executed and just a boring ass show that I didn't give a shit about. I think I watched 2 fucking episodes of it, frankly. Joe, you had the multiverse at the finger of your tips. At your fingertips, I should say. And instead, you started Tet over fucking Rome. And I don't know what idiot gave you that advice, but you should stop fucking listening to him. Joe, I don't know what we're doing here, guy. All right? Joe, second to last. Now, moving up the ranks here, I've got Dylan. Poor Dylan. And the comp here is 2.5 Men, right? It's a great show, goated show. However, not much really happened after Charlie left. Nobody really cared. It wasn't the same. Nobody thinks Ashton Kutcher's funny. I think he might be a pedophile now. You do your research. Him and Mia got something going on. Pedophile, let me tell you. And for those who aren't following, probably Joe, Justin Fields is Charlie Sheen, right? You're not getting 28 points out of Justin Fields every week. And once that's gone, what do we have? What do we have? I can't quite figure out why, but DK is definitely the fat kid, the fat son. I don't know his name, but DK's him. I can promise you that much. All right, moving up to 9 here. I've got Jake. Deers back to back. And the comp for Jake here is, again, I don't know the name of the show, but I have written down, apologies, not PC, not safe for work, the lesbian Star Wars show. And I can't state this enough. Nothing gives me more pleasure than seeing Jake fail. I don't give a fuck if it was his birthday 2 days ago. I don't give a shit. Truly, I don't know why I created this one-way beef with Jake, but fuck that guy. His team reeks of shit and piss, just like those scissoring fucking lesbians on that show. Um, Again, I warned you. That's not my fault. Unequivocally Z, you know? I personally think the trade that we saw a mere 25 minutes ago leaves both teams in kind of a same situation. Jake, I guess for you, at least you got London's bum ass off your team, but past that, I mean, who gives a shit? Rome, cool. Bill, you might have some week 7, but Jake, I got bad news for you. You got to get there first. We got a lot of weeks between now and week 7. All right, Jake, the lesbian Star Wars show, number 9. All right, moving up the list. Now, you're going to have to stay with me on this one because I don't fully know how this one works out in my head. But Colin, you are The Office UK version, but reversed, if that makes sense, okay? And the reason for it, and the reason I think it makes sense in this head right here, is that the team is so goddamn old, right? It's whatever being the opposite of being ahead of your time is, right? Ridley, Tay, Debo, Keenan Allen. It's very 2019 coded. Okay, I don't know if this makes any fucking sense, but it does in my head, right? The Office UK version probably could have been good. I mean, they all had fucked up teeth, and like Ricky Gervais is pretty cool, but like, I don't think the world was ready for it yet. And Colin is the reverse order of that to kind of reiterate again what we're looking for here. Colin's the reverse of that. This team's really old and really shitty. And outside of Tim, I think they might be my pick for last. Yeah, Colin coming in number 8. Now, as I'm reading this, I'm noticing a trend. Back to back to back to back brothers. Now, 2 different families in there, but 4 brothers in a row. So, bad day for brothers, I guess. Look, Sean, your Love Island reunion, okay? And the reason for it is I wanted this to be so damn good. Sean, coming out of the draft, I thought you did a great job. You had some or late woes, I should say, but I thought you did a great job early in the draft. Snagging guys like Jason, and I don't remember who else on your team, but I remember I thought it was good. And then I remember you took Jonnu Smith in like the 7th fucking round. But anyways, back to the point here. I wanted the Love Island reunion to be so good, so damn bad. Huda was gonna be on some crazy ass shit. Um, my boy Jeremiah finally put her in her place, and it just never happened. And also, Chris was a silent little boy the entire epi, and that really, really got me pissed off. Okay, he needed to stand on business, as they say, um, and he just didn't. And Sean, that's kind of what you're doing to me right now. I put my neck out there for you, and I said, you know what? Sean's got a good team. Love Island reunion is gonna bang, and it just hasn't. It just hasn't. And also, kind of keep going here and bring on a reoccurring bit that we saw from last year. Sean is ace. And only real ones will probably get that reference, but I had to throw it out there. Ongoing bit. Why not? Why kill a tradition? Why kill a tradition? All right. Moving up to 6. Hitting the playoff teams now. Nikki. Kind of a fall from grace here. A little disappointing in week 2. Nikki's comp for the week is Fear Factor. And Fear Factor is kind of one of those shows that every once in a while, kind of every blue moon, every now and then, periodically, I enjoy. But then I remember kind of how silly the show is, and can be at times. It's, like, sure, you're jumping out of a fucking helicopter, I don't know, trying to land in a fucking tiger den or some shit, and you gotta kill the fucking tiger without breathing more than 5 times. I don't fucking know. It's awesome when that's the case, right? But then Derrick Henry goes for 2 points, and I begin to lose interest very fucking quickly. And let's all be honest with ourselves here. I say this should probably double check. I'm gonna go with it because I'm recording on my phone, so I can't really check right now. I think you have Garrett Wilson. Um, I can't confirm that, but if you do, sucks. Garrett Wilson hater till the day I fucking die. Chris Olave. All right, Nikki, number 6. Moving up again. All right, getting in kind of the I don't want to say upper echelon, upper s. We're gonna drop that one. I can't come up with it. We're moving up here. Let's just continue the trend. Moving up. Number 5, Tommy. Tom. And Tom, I think you'll appreciate this. Your comp for the week is Vanderpump Rules, but the later couple seasons, okay? And the reason for it, and stick with me here, stick with me, especially you, Tom. We saw a massive fall off for like the last, I don't know, 4 fucking seasons of the show. Jax and Brittany leave. Fuck Brittany, but Jax was great. All time villain, all time fucking villain. Um, and then we got into kind of this weird era where they were bringing new people in, and like Charlie, and I feel like there's a gay guy on there at some point. I can't remember his name. Maybe I'm making that part up. I don't know. Anyways, I didn't really care about them. Oh, it was the guy with the massive dick, Max. He was not gay. Massive cock though. Big Dick Max is what they called him. However, back on track here. After all that, we then had Scandival. And even though it was just 2 episodes, those 2 episodes made that season goated. We had a great reunion. We had what did he call him? You're a man with a worm for a mustache or some shit. I don't remember the line. Great goated line from James Kennedy, DJ James Kennedy. But I think we're seeing a similar renaissance from Tom. Last 2 years have been bad. Obviously, last year was particularly bad. But we might just have something this year. Tune in to week 14. I might eat my words. Who knows? Who knows? I might. I doubt it, but I might. It's a really shitty Donald Trump impersonation. But yeah, I think, we're seeing something. We're seeing some sparks. We're seeing some chemistry again with the team. Tom, moving up the ranks, number 5. All right. Jumping into, I'm not even going to try and say upper eps. I can't do it. Fuck. Upper echelon? No, that's not it. I don't know. Number 4, Grant. My personal, maybe favorite show of all time, New Girl. And not only is it probably my favorite show of all time, but more importantly, it's my favorite character of all time. And that is Schmidt. Without Schmidt, this show or this team is absolutely nothing. I don't care about Jess, aka Cortland Sutton, or Coach Mark Andrews. I don't give a shit. But I love me some Malik fucking Neighbors, and that's what keeps me coming back. It's gonna keep winning Junior some games. The rest of the team, who gives a fuck? I don't. Let me tell you, if Russ is going to throw 450 fucking yards every game and Malik Neighbors got 152 touchdowns, shit, Junior's going to fucking win. He's just going to win, plain and simple. So, Junior, congratulations. Number 4. Number 3, Hayden Salcedo, a.k.a. HS, a.k.a. Sir Playboy, The Office. And now this is going to be an interesting one, right? Because I remember kind of watching my first run of The Office, right? I remember watching it for the first time. And I kind of kept waiting to get tired of Michael, Gary, Scott, but I never did. Um, and I fear that's what we've done with Hayden's team. We all kind of wrote him off very early on in the season. We stole tight ends from him, and it was really funny. But he's still kicking, and quite possibly, dare I say, thriving. Um, and he's kind of now become my personal feel-good story of the year. And yeah, mostly just because I want him to keep dunking on Joe in the GC. I love seeing it. I love, the banter of, hey, talk to me when you make the playoffs. I love it. I fucking love it. But more importantly, as The Office, I kept watching. I just never got tired of it. I couldn't stop loving Dwight. couldn't stop loving Michael Scott, and then he left. So hopefully, Hayden, I don't know who your Michael Scott is, but hopefully he never fucking leaves, or you're fucked. Because I will kind of get bored of it. To be fair, last like I don't know 3 seasons. Andy as manager, nah. Anyways, moving on. Number 2. It is Eddie. Eddie Borgominki. Okay. Now I picked this one particularly for Ed. I was going to do The Wire, but frankly, I've never seen The fucking Wire. I know Ed loves that show, but I've never fucking seen it. So I picked Sopranos. And I have a quote in here, but I'm not. So what? No fucking ZD now? I remember it. I couldn't come up with a Sopranos quote, so I looked one up online. Sue me. It's my fucking power rankings, not yours. Fuck you. Anyways, I knew from kind of the first episode of watching Sopranos, I was like, this shit's gonna be good. And if I recall, Crystal Ball Z at the beginning of the year had Ed pretty high up in that power rankings post draft. And I don't want to be the guy. I told you so, but there's a reason I do the power rankings, right? There's a reason it's fucking me. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, all right? Anyways, it kind of felt like every time I got Kylie to try and watch The Sopranos with me, she didn't care. She didn't get Tony Soprano. She didn't understand the intricacies of the show and the character Tony Soprano, and she didn't understand why they called Christopher Chrissy. What are you gonna do, women? Anyways, that's kind of how I feel with the rest of the league and Ed's team. I feel like I tried to tell y'all Ed's team's pretty fucking good, and I feel like y'all didn't give a shit. So now I'm here to put COT, cock on table. Fuck you, bitches. Told you so. All right. Number 1. For those listening at home, you may have predicted this. Maybe expected it. I know I did. Number 1 is no one else but Z. And the comp is nothing, because nothing can compare to this. This is my goddamn year. No one's going to fucking stop me. Since the last Power Rankings, I've only fucking grown stronger. I fleece call. I gave that motherfucker Debo once again. I don't know how many times he's going to fucking fall for that fucking trick. CMC is so goddamn back. Mike Evans is all right. That one didn't work out so well. Travis Kelce's fucking engaged. Hell yeah. This is my goddamn show. I'm the fucking director. I'm the audience. I'm the snacks. I'm everything. I am cinema. I am must-watch TV. And don't you fucking forget it. All right, people. This has been the first video edition of Z's official power rankings. Again, unbiased, unfiltered, unequivocally Z.